Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Emerging Stars Autism International Family Support Conversation. We love having our conversation that in the comfort of our homes, in the living room, just a conversation about the journey of autism. So today I am joined by one of my sisters here, Sister Keisha, and I will let you introduce yourself.
Okay, thanks for having me, Carol. So my name is Keisha Gail Muir. I migrated here in 2018. I am a mother, a wife. I have 4 biological children, 3 girls and a boy. The last one is a boy, and he's 6 years old. Yeah, and I found out that he's autistic at about like 3.
3 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Well, it's exciting. I use the language of saying it's exciting to have this conversation because a lot of people feel uncomfortable. And what we are here to do is we want to raise awareness about autism, that we can have a conversation about it. And it doesn't have to be an uncomfortable topic, but we can have a conversation about it. So that's what we are here to do. We are here to just have a nice conversation about your journey and your experience. In particular, the topic for today, we are focusing on practical strategies, especially when it comes to speech. So there's something that Keisha has really shared that journey. And when she talks about how she has worked with her son as it relates to speech and really teaching him to be able to use his words, it's an incredible way of how just on a practical sense. But before we get into the practical, I'm just interested in hearing a little bit about your son and a little bit of what it's been like, your journey, or anything that you want us to know about your son. It's not just when we talk about your child, it's not the autism that we should hear first, right? But he's also, a beautiful, a handsome, and energetic young person in their own right. So just share a little bit about your son with us.
Okay, thank you, Carol. So for me and my son, the journey started when he was about 3. I really didn't notice, anything to say, yes, there was something wrong with him. Yes, I have seen a little in terms of him being slow and all that, but it didn't really, bother or occurred to me that something was wrong with him. And from back home where I'm from, I just thought that, nothing is wrong with him being slow because gradually he will develop, into a normal child. So one day I had a doctor's appointment and I didn't have anybody to babysit him at home, and I took him to the visit. So whilst I was there and I was waiting for the doctor to come inside.
So it was a doctor's appointment for yourself?
For myself.
Okay.
Yes, but whilst I was sitting in the waiting room and I was waiting for the doctor to come and see me, I didn't know that the doctor was basically watching him on the camera, So she came to me and she said, Keisha, jokingly, this boy is gonna kill you. You need to check him out at early intervention. And, she didn't really go far in it, but she just basically gave me an idea and thing. But I didn't make a move at that time because in my head, I was saying that there was nothing wrong with my son. Okay, so then after like about 3.5, I called the same number that she gave me, which was early intervention. And that's when I started. So my son, he started walking at like a year and 3 months. And, like I was doing a course, a support worker course. And whilst I was there studying, in the book that I was studying from, I saw a picture of a little boy. And the little boy was like lining up stuff in a queue in the book.
Okay.
And that caught my attention because my son normally lines of things
In the same way.
in the same manner. So I was like a little bit taken aback, and I started to look in things a little bit deeper. And then and there, I realized that it's a possibility that something is wrong
Wow.
with him.
Wow.
Right. So I got in touch with early intervention, but at the time they were saying that he, like 3.5 years old, so he would be a little bit too old. And then they started telling me like avenues and stuff like that and ways that I could assist him. They pointed me to Alberta Health Services and stuff like that, and started getting a little assistant where speech pathologist is concerned and stuff like that. But the lady that we were seeing there, she said to me, Keisha, don't take him back. You're doing a good job with him.
What does she mean, don't take him back?
Yeah, she said, when I take him there, she wasn't really able to help him the way I would help him. Yeah, so, and when she talks to him, she wouldn't get anything much from him. But when I intervene and I talk to him, then he will do what was asked of him. And after 3 rounds, she said, I haven't seen much parents doing what you are doing and the way how you do it. So my advice to you is go work with your son. And that's when I started working with him. I would, he started.
So before you go into that, I'm just really, that has caught my attention that you were recommended to take your son to intervention.
Yeah.
And you did that. You, not right away, but you got to a place where you did that. And here you are taking your son to a place, a person, professionals that are to be working and supporting your child.
Yeah.
And you meet someone that is actually saying, you know what? You are actually doing a better job at it than what we can possibly do.
Yes.
For me, I find that is just really amazing that someone would be able to pick that up and know that. So before you actually tell us, some of those things that you were doing, I'm curious about, how had you learned to do something differently, or is this the same way you parented your other children, or were you doing anything different from how you had communicated and engaged with your other kids?
Well, as I said, he's the only child of mine that is like this. All others, they weren't. Or
But
they aren't.
there was something you were already doing, because at this point when you were seeing, bringing him here, at that point, you still knew that something was not quite there, but you hadn't necessarily actively engaged in the process of actually learning and putting strategies. You were just being a parent.
Yes.
So is that how you had always just been a parent,
Yes.
even with your other kids?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that, because I didn't know my father until I was 26.
Okay.
And I am the only child from my mom. And because of, circumstances beyond my control, my mother gave me away. And basically, I've learned a lot through those years. And I, I started having kids early. And I told myself, I made a pledge to myself that, some of the things that I have faced, some of the hurdles that I have gone through, I would never let my children go through it. So, when you're you face certain experiences for yourself, you know the feeling that comes along with it. And so you will do anything it takes for your child never to go through those experiences. Wow. So I take those along with me and I work with mine.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And, thank you so much for sharing and acknowledging that.
Yeah.
It's not always
No, it's not always a bed of
easy.
rose,
No,
but
it's not.
you can always change things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm curious about what this was. How were you engaging with this incredible young boy that made even the speech pathologist to notice and say, you are doing it?
Yeah.
So I'm curious if you can walk us through some of that, what that looked like.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. So with Kevoy, as I said, he started walking at 1 year and 3 months. He wasn't speaking. He wasn't potty trained. So that was one of the hurdles because, like, I went through several daycares to take him. Like, if I had an appointment and they would say, okay, then I have space. I have a space and I'm sitting down for an appointment Tuesday at 11 a.m. Take him because I have a space. When I go there, when they see him, immediately they didn't have any more space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to take my son because, from the entrance and he entered the room, maybe he set his eyes on something, a toy or something. So he took off and then I would be calling him back and he wouldn't come back. So, they seen him like that, right away they changed their mind of taking him, right? And then I, called around and stuff like that, and I managed to find a daycare. I even went through the same scenario with school. When I told them that he wasn't potty trained, they said, no, they can't take him because he wasn't potty trained. And I managed to find a daycare. And when we went there, they said, okay, then I went there in November, and they said they would try with him. But they're not going to, give me anything promising, but they will try and see what they can do. I said, okay. And he started at the daycare in the November. By the March, the following year, so it was from November until March, they basically gave up. And they called me and told me to come and take him. So, at the daycare, there would be like a routine. And they would put the kids to sleep at a particular time. He would not sleep.
He wouldn't sleep.
So he would basically disturb everybody. Nobody could get a rest.
Yeah, I can imagine for that daycare, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, couldn't get a rest because he would be making noise. He would play. He didn't know how to slow down. You'd be on the move 24/7. If you don't try to put him to sleep like 3, 4 a.m. in the mornings, he would go right through and never stop.
Wow.
So when they called me and told me that I have to take him, that was it for me. That was it for me. Again, also at the daycare, that was where I did my practicum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was basically able to see him in action for myself. And I would kind of have a first-hand experience of him being around the kids and how, they would see him, how he would communicate with them, how he would be treated, and how he would be looked at. And,
Did you feel he was being looked at, obviously differently, but also how he was communicating with others or maybe not communicating with the others? For you seeing him in that space and seeing that, did you feel like there was an element of any racism necessarily, or it was just purely about his behavior?
No racism.
No racism.
No, I can actually say, and I would recommend, for that particular daycare that took him, they really gave it a try. They tried. But at the end of the day, it was like 2 adults with like sometimes almost, when school is over, like almost 30 children. So really and truly, the manpower wasn't there.
That wasn't
Right.
there, yeah.
So,
The reason I ask that question is because we do hear some of the families that we come in contact with, they raise that
yes.
as a huge issue that they
Yes.
face around the racism issues, on top of already having a child who is on
Yes.
the spectrum. So I'm glad for you, it was
Yes.
really, it boiled down to
Yes,
they
it's-
did not have the manpower
Yes.
to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't about racism. They were
Nice.
good and stuff like that. But on the other side, my son just didn't know how to relate. He just did not
didn't know
know.
how.
Even, for example, like circle time, you know, it would be a hard task to get him to be seated. Yeah, so he would continuously rocking to and fro, and separate and apart from that, he refused to be seated. So one of the teachers or I would have to be holding him down just for him to
To be able to
sit.
settle.
Just,
And he
yeah,
wasn't on any medications?
no medication.
No medications, okay.
Stuff like that. And then he really just didn't know how to play. So if you're playing here, if you're playing and you, then you know, a group of kids over there and they structure their stuff, then you would just go and take it up. So other children would see it as interference, you know, and you know, like he's provoking them, or they wouldn't be happy about it because they tried to put their stuff together and he didn't know how.
Didn't know how
Yeah.
to, yeah.
If you know, kids are sitting, if he's passing, he didn't know to say excuse me. So what he would do, he would just basically step on them in the sake or the name of passing. He's just going about his business, not knowing that while stepping on others,
disturbing others.
it's hurting others, and that's not the way. And you wouldn't really ask. So you'd see something, he doesn't know how to share. He just wants what he wants. He couldn't go to the bathroom by himself because the bathroom wasn't inside. There wasn't an inside bathroom inside the daycare. You'd have to go outside and then go to find, because it's in a school
In a
setting.
school, yeah.
Yeah, so he couldn't be allowed to go by himself because then he wouldn't come back.
You don't come back.
Yeah.
So where did you then begin with this process? Now you find yourself, he's no longer at daycare, and I'm assuming you had to let go of your work,
Yeah.
and now you are full-time
Yeah.
taking care of him at home.
Yeah.
Where did you begin? Imagine if you are, even not only just as a parent,
Yeah.
as a service provider, when you're now faced with a child that is here, sometimes it's really hard to know, where do I begin? Where do I begin? No, every parent can easily say they are going to stop working so that they can be home with their child. But they're not knowing, what do I actually do when I'm home with my child? So I'm curious about, for you then, where did you begin, knowing that now you're home? Where did you have to begin?
Okay, so I began immediately because I took him March when they gave him back to me, and I didn't hesitate. So
Okay.
the first thing that I did, I wrote down some short-term goals that I wanted.
Oh,
Yeah. And one of the first one was he needs to be potty trained.
okay. So short-term goals
Yeah.
that you wanted to see, first
Yeah.
thing being potty trained.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
That's practical. That seems simple enough.
yeah. But it wasn't all that simple.
Yes.
So
yes.
I had I recently bought like the box of Pampers, and then I said to myself, not one more is gonna go on him, except for like in the nights when he used to go to his bed. Yeah. So that was the first thing that I did, and the first thing that I wrote down that I wanted was to accomplish for him to be potty trained.
Okay.
So I went and I bought some underwear immediately, and I took him out of the Pampers. Taking him out, it was very rough because he would pee anywhere. He would poo anywhere. It was a struggle. But I said, okay, what do I have in my hand to work with? I asked myself that question, what do you have?
In your hand.
And I had time. I had time. So I said, okay, I'm going to give you your breakfast. I'm going to give you water. And I'm going to give you juice. And I'm going to sit right here with you. I'm going to wait for you to. I must see it on your face. I must see it on your face.
Wow.
So I'm going to sit here with you. If it takes 1 hour, I'm going to sit. 2 hours.
I'm going to sit.
I'm going to sit. I'm going to wait for you to want him to poo. And that's how I caught him. And put him on the potty.
Now, is this something that you would have learned? Even the idea of thinking this is a goal. Is it, I'm just trying to put myself, if I'm a parent, and just even the thought of thinking about a goal. We don't often think about goals in that way, but really you took a place of almost like being a support worker. You were really applying some of the things that when we think about goals when we're working with kids, that's what we are thinking. But you literally took it to another step, not only just as a parent, but you were really utilizing those skills that you had learned as a support worker working in a daycare. You brought them with you at home.
Yeah. For an adult, if you pee, if you drink lots of water or juice, then you're going to want to go. Yeah, so it's the same for the child.
For the child.
Yes, so the child will tend to want to go into a corner when he wants to do certain things because it comes to the mind first. So I am there to ensure that you don't do that. I'm waiting on you. So it takes time. And to be honest with you, that's something that is very expensive. A lot of persons doesn't have it because of everything that has been happening.
Yeah.
And most times you have one provider or you have to be on the go, you know, trying to make ends meet. So to be honest with you, some persons doesn't have it.
It doesn't have,
Yes. So I said, I have it. And this is what I need, time. So, you know, I came to a decision. Before I came to that decision, I spoke to my husband and I said, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to work it. It's something that you have to make up your mind that you're going to, so it starts from the mind. This is what I need to accomplish and it can be done. And that's when I started working with him.
Okay.
And that started from March, and by June,
He was potty trained.
he was potty trained.
Wow.
He was potty trained.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about practical
Yes.
approach.
Yes.
But I like what you said, that you looked at what do I have? And you looked at I have time. And I'm going to use that time to really support my child. And it takes dedication. It takes commitment. It takes motivation. I'm not giving up.
Yes.
I'm going to do it.
Yes.
And that's what you did.
Yes.
So now he's potty trained.
Yes.
Now what?
The next thing for him, I wanted him was to learn to speak. The first thing I knew, he wasn't deaf because he could hear because of his actions. So I want him to talk. Then I realized it's basically unfair for you to be asking somebody to do something if they don't know how to do it. So I realized that maybe stuff, you know, are inside of him that need to get out. And then I would have to, like, you know, download new information for them to start working. So if you don't know, I have to teach you.
And that's what you did.
And that's what I did.
But do you have any background or experience with speech
No.
or anything like that?
No.
No.
So he used to do some stuff. So like he would want my attention. So he would want me to lift him up and he would pull my clothes. So I said, no, don't pull my clothes. But telling him not to pull your clothes only, that doesn't work because he just doesn't know
Just
what to
doesn't
do.
know.
So I'll tell him and show him. I would say to him, lift me up. Or I would demonstrate it to him. So we have toys. What do you have in your house? You have toys. He has several teddy bears, horses, whatever. I would pick them up, lift me up. Yes. He didn't start, doing what I asked him to do at the same time. So in your head, you would say you're not seeing any changes. There's no
Absolutely.
improvement. Why should I continue doing it? Never stop. He's hearing. He's watching you. He's taking notes. He's listening. He's learning. So I was going across, going across the road. So I, signal. I was waiting on the hand signal to go up for us to cross. And I held him by his hand. And I heard him saying to me, lift me up. I didn't bother to cross. I was, overwhelmed with joy. I grabbed him.
And you lifted him up.
And I hugged him. And I praised him with many kisses at the bus stop. I didn't care who was watching. It was like kisses non-stop. Yes, thank you. I went down to his, level. You did it. I looked him straight in the eyes, dead on. You did it. Yes, that's it. Yes. So that's how I, taught him.
It's even just listening to that, I'm thinking if I'm a child that I have my mom who is even just describing what you're describing, just the moment he said, lift me.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that feeling of joy, just like, for a child, I imagine he just enjoyed being loved on.
Yes.
And just enjoyed just like, wow, I can do it.
And that is going to motivate him even more.
Yes.
Yes. The moment that he gets a taste of speaking and the reaction
then he wants
from
to do
me,
it.
then he's going to want to do it even more. The next thing that we do, we're on the same level at home. Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get everybody to be on the same level?
We had a meeting.
Wow.
And this is what we want to achieve. So I need your help. So we have to be on the same page. The way how I talk to him, that's how I want you to talk to him. So we are all on the same page at home.
Okay.
So it's not a, it's not a...
it's not just a you only thing that you're doing, it's everybody is doing it.
So even if I missed it, somebody else will catch it. Because we want the same thing for him, so we basically came to an agreement.
Now, how many people at home?
Like me, daddy, sister, 2 sisters.
Okay, older sisters?
Yes, everybody is older.
Okay, so they were able to follow and be on the same page with that. Was it difficult at all to get everybody to be on the same page?
No, because we want him to grow. Yeah, so it was very easy to work together. We work together as a team at home.
Wow. You know what you're sharing, it's not just valuable information as a mom that is raising a child who is on the spectrum, but even I'm thinking for myself, even as a caregiver or even at work, you're saying we work as a team.
Yes.
We all need to have one goal.
Yes.
And the same goal, and that goal
Yes.
is for us to support him to succeed
Yes.
and do well,
Yes.
regardless
Yes.
of how others might look at him
Yes.
or the limitations that someone else
Yes.
might put on him.
Yes.
But let's be on the same page.
Yes. So it wasn't something, it wasn't A from me and B from somebody else and C, because that will cause confusion. Yes. And what you want to reach out to him is clarity for him to grasp that understanding. So we came together as a team.
Wow.
So we'd work it all together. So you'd say, you know, like if I keep his juice at a particular area, then you'd pull me and point to the juice. No, we didn't want that.
Okay.
So I would like buy different kinds of juice for him. So I would work with the juice as well. So I would take the juice out and I would lay them on the counter.
Okay.
I would say this one is orange juice. This one is pineapple juice. This one is apple juice. And also by the colors. You tell me, which one do you want? Do you want the orange juice? Do you want the apple juice? Say, apple juice, please. Orange juice, please. Yeah. And he started.
And consistently.
Consistent. Non-stop.
Wow.
Like non-stop. Consistently. You don't drop the ball.
And what was incredible is that you are not dropping the ball because everybody else is there to pick up.
Yes.
Right? In case something got missed or there is a gap, or maybe you are in the shower or you have run to the grocery store, you know, someone else who is there
Yes.
is still going to be communicating the same thing consistently.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, some persons might say it's easier said than done. Even when, like, I remember taking him to his 4-year-old shot, or like when I take him on the road, if you should say to him, "Hi, you're so handsome. What's your name?" I would have to say, Kevoy, because that's my son's name, Kevoy. Because if I say, "Tell her your name is Kevoy," he's going to say to you, "Tell her your name is Kevoy."
Oh, okay.
The echolalia.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was basically a king of that. So I would have to say Kevoy, and then he says Kevoy. And that tells you that the child doesn't understand. Yeah.
So with time,
Yes.
when now someone is asking him,
Yes.
what's your name?
Yes.
He's now able to respond.
Yes, he now says,
Kevoy.
"My name is Kevoy."
Kevoy, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he understands.
And, you know, it is, I don't know if it's a lot of people, even parents that are just raising kids that might be not on the spectrum. What you really are talking about, it comes even as a service provider, as a youth care worker, as a community support worker. What you're emphasizing is the importance of consistency.
Yes.
And patience.
Yes.
And that is a strategy that is just simple enough. You said here, listen, watching.
Yes.
Right? So it's the same whether you are a provider who is caring for the children, whether it's in a daycare or whether it's in a home or whether it's in a foster care. It's about listen, watch, and they're also listening and watching, coming to their level.
Yes.
To talk to them at their level.
Yes.
And also saying what it is that you want them to be able to say.
Yes.
Not telling them what you want them to tell you, but actually you also speaking it from that way.
Yes.
Saying, my name is Kevoy.
Yes, because they
They
just
won't
don't
understand,
know.
yes.
And it might sound simple, as you say, it's simple, but it's very costly.
What's the cost?
The cost of it is, if you don't have it, it makes no sense.
So as a parent, as a support worker, maybe you are a professional working in this field. What I'm hearing you also say is that you have to have it. If you don't have it, then it is hard. So as a worker, I might have a choice of saying, you know what, I don't have it, so I can't do it and I'm not going to do it. But as a parent, I don't have that choice. What do you say to that parent that might be listening today and hearing you say what you're saying and them saying, I don't have it. I don't have it. I cannot do it. What do you say to that parent?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, the word would say, you know, of getting everything, get understanding. So, understanding, it's basically, it's the pathway to help children like those and a child like mine.
Understanding
Yes.
is the pathway
Yes.
to help children
Like those.
that are on the spectrum.
Yes.
Children that come with some challenges that we might say they are challenges.
Yes.
So understanding is the pathway
Yes.
to supporting children that are on the spectrum.
And patience.
And patience.
Yes. The first thing you have to know that even if there is a barrier, it can be broken down. And the next thing, if there is a limit, believe that the limit can be removed. So you have to believe it, understand the child, and have patience. Because if you have everything else and you doesn't have those, no, it makes no sense.
Wow.
You're not going to accomplish anything from that child. Because there are tons of abilities locked up in that child, waiting
to be unlocked.
Yes. And sometimes the child is waiting for the right person
to unlock
them, that can see in the child's future. Instead of looking at the child's now, look at the child's future. Look at the child's, 15, 10, 20 years from now. And also it's a good thing to speak positive things in the child's future. Yes. If you have those, then you have everything and it can work. Every child can learn.
Wow. I feel like what you're sharing is not only just for the child. I feel like you are also speaking to me, really, like even for, these are things that we can apply even in our own life, believing in your child.
Yes.
As a parent.
Yes.
Speaking positive.
Yes.
You're speaking into the life of that child. You're thinking about their future. It's not just about here and now, but it's believing.
Yes.
It's about listening. It's about understanding. It's having patience.
Yes.
It's just being there. It's looking at what do you have in your hands.
Yes.
Working with what you have. These are practical,
Yes.
practical strategies that we have access to, and it doesn't cost us anything.
Yes.
Except for time.
Time.
It just costs us time.
Yeah.
It's your time.
Yeah.
So how is he now? How old is Kavoy now?
Yes, he's 6 years old now.
6 years.
Yeah. You had asked me, like, for a parent who just thinks that he or she doesn't have it. Separate and apart from utilizing the practical things that you have, the first thing is of importance that you must know, who do you have? Which is the child? Who is this child? Yeah.
Who do you
Who is
have?
this child? Who do you have? Yeah. Take the limits off the child. Yeah, you have a child that can excel. You have a child that is a promised child. Yes, you have a child that can be trained.
That can be trained.
Yes, you have a child that can be taught. You have a
Yes.
child that can grow. You have a child that can excel. You have a child that can learn. So you have to know, who do you have?
Who do you have?
Yes.
Not only what do you
No,
have,
who do you
but
have?
who do you
The
have?
value of the child.
The value of the child.
Yes, the importance of the child. Because if you value those things, if you know and treasure those things, if you know how important those things are, then it will give
It'll
you the
give you
motivation to go and to work it with that child and to look in the child's future. Not what the child or who the child is or what you're getting now, but
But
what
what
you
is the
can
future?
get from that child in the future.
In the future,
if you try.
if you
Because if you give up on the child, that's it.
no one else is going to
That's it.
invest as much
No,
in your child.
no one else is going to do it for you. And, you know, these are some questions that I ask myself. What if anything should happen to me? You know, there was a time when I said, if, God forbid, if somebody should, you know, steal him, he's unable to tell them his mother's name or where he lives. So he can't tell the police or anybody anything.
That, yeah.
So those are things that I taught him.
And he can speak to those things now.
He flows through them.
Wow.
Yes.
So he's speaking quite now. He's at 6 years old. He has his speech.
Yes, he's speaking very well.
Wow.
Yes.
Only 3 years.
Yes. So
Oh, that is incredible. I feel like we can, you know, I just feel like I would want to just sit here forever and just listening to you, because really what you're sharing, it's things that will apply not only to a parent who has a child on the spectrum, but also for that staff worker that is working with children, for even a parent who doesn't even have a child on the spectrum. The same applies, right? Believing, understanding them, speaking positively into their lives. I feel like these things just apply. And, you know, I would love for you to be able to come back again and have these conversations, because you just opened up really a door, a pathway for a different conversation. What you have shared, what you have been able to do, it is not easy, but it is easy.
achievable.
It's achievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you like to leave as the words you would like us to say if people are to take away just one thing from your own experience? What is the one thing you would say you want to leave it for our audience?
Know the value of what you have.
Know the value of what you have.
Yes. The child is valuable in every way. Yeah. And treat the child just like a normal child. Just like everybody else's child.
Thank you. Do you have a success story, a funny story that you can close us off with? Something you can share about your son? Something that is just like it's so funny in this way or exciting in this way? There's already exciting things you've already shared, but I'm curious if you can just share a story that we can close our conversation today with.
I have so many.
That's a good problem to have. You have so many.
Yeah, I have so many. I can't, you know, think of any like right now, but I have so many experience with him. I can't think of any like off the bat.
Or for you as a parent, something that you would say you never thought you could do, but Kavoy has taught you that you can do.
Being a better mom in the sense of developing more patience and tolerance. Yeah.
Patience and tolerance.
Yes. So that has, you know, One funny moment, I remember I took him to my doctor. And the doctor was like, basically, he knows him in the sense that he knows where he was at, the level where he was at, because he was also the one who wrote the letter.
The number, yeah.
Yeah, to send it off to Glen Rose. So, you know, but he didn't really know that I was really working with him. And so one doctor's visit, he was like, after the visit, he was like, "Bye, Black Doctor." so, so he was.
Bye, Black Doctor.
Yeah. So he was shocked, and when we walked into the doctor's visit, he was like, "Mom, that lady, she's so big." I was like down on my knee again, on my knees at his level, and my son, be quiet. Yeah, be quiet. And I never know that I would reach to the point now that I would be telling my son to be quiet. Or, you know, telling my son that no talking, be silent. I didn't know.
You didn't know.
No.
That is indeed a success.
Yeah.
To be able to say from 3 years to 6 years, the incredible journey that it has been.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad you found the time to come and share with us. Like I said, I feel like I can sit here forever just listening to you. And thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, we are just sharing in the comfort of our own home the journey of parents that are raising children that are on the spectrum. Today we had the pleasure of having Keisha share her journey and how she worked with her son who couldn't speak,
Yes.
to where now she is telling him, please be quiet.
Yes.
There is power in just applying the practical things
Yes.
that you have and who you have,
Yes.
to take that and apply it in your day-to-day. And Keisha is an incredible mom. I hope you know that. I hope you are an incredible mom. You're an incredible woman of strength, and your family is an incredible family. To be able to come together as a family to say, yes, this is what we're doing. We're gonna work as a team to support our brother, our son, to succeed. That is an incredible journey. So thank you so much, Keisha.
You're most
We
welcome.
appreciate you coming.
Thanks for
and
having me.
I will bring you back again. I am certainly excited. I feel like I have so much that I want to talk to you off camera. And I'm like, wow, that is just an incredible journey. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
everyone. Until next time.